Mornings were the enemy, but school was the battlefield. For 16 years, my life had been a war. One I kept losing against my alarm, against my hair, against the entire universe. While some kids had parents who yelled at them to wake up, mine believed in rising with the sun and aligning my energy. What is this?
Avocado chia pudding with reishi mushroom powder and a touch of spirulina.
There were prisoners who ate better meals than I did.
I knew you'd love it. This is
Worst place on earth. Maggie, try reframing your thoughts. Call it a learning sanctuary. Right. And a prison is just a thinking retreat. Time to get to school. Bye, Dad. Mom, I hate school. But sadly, it's not optional. Not because of math, not because of pop quizzes or forced group projects where I did all the work while everyone else coasted. Do not be fooled. I know what you're thinking. Tall, bright hair, smirks like he knows all your secrets. Classic heartthrob material, right? Wrong. Mark Langley wasn't just another pretty face. He was the reason I hated school. Once upon a time, I liked school. Then one day, everything changed. One day, a horrific chair-scraping noise. It was loud, ugly, like a hippo sneezing in slow motion. The teacher stared at me, and then Mark laughed.
Maggie farted!
That was the moment I knew two things. One, I had to switch schools, change my name, and possibly move to another country. And two, Mark Langley needed to be destroyed. After that day, everyone started calling me Fart Bomb. Some kids had hobbies. Because of Mark, mine became vengeance. My mom told me to write a letter. Show him the power of communication, she said. I did it, totally against my will, but part of me hoped it might work. But when I handed it to him, he started mocking me.
Hey everyone! Maggie wrote me a love letter! She said, and I quote, "Oh Mark, you're so hot. You blow my mind. I want to kiss you so bad."
No, that's not what I wrote.
Yes, you did. And no, Maggie, I won't kiss you, even if you start brushing your teeth, 'cause your breath stinks.
That was the day I stopped believing in good things. And the day Mark Langley decided his life's purpose was making mine a living nightmare. He turned every moment into a comedy show with me as the joke. So, you see, Mark Langley was a menace. Plus, his dad was the principal, so basically, he was untouchable. Luckily, high school was almost over. Now, all I needed to do was focus on a new life, get into college, and far away where Mark Langley didn't exist. But I was so lost in thought, I accidentally bumped into someone ahead of me.
Sorry about that.
Had I just met my soulmate? How is it even legal to be this handsome? He looks like the statue of David, if David also knew how to flirt.
You okay?
Oh, yeah, totally fine. Thanks for helping me.
No problem. I'm Jason. You?
I'm Maggie. Maybe this year was going to be different, better than before. Still floating in my post-Jason daydream, a noise yanked me back to reality. In the center, Mark loomed over my Jason with a cruel smirk, while Jason's books lay scattered. No, not him.
Hello, pretty boy. How about I give you a tour of our school? You know, I gotta say, I think it's cute. You walking in here all confident, but I should warn you, this school, it's my territory.
I had spent years tolerating Mark Langley, letting him get away with everything. But seeing Jason being humiliated like this, something inside me snapped. Before I could think, I yanked Mark's backpack. He stumbled back, flailing, shocked.
What the? Maggie, you know.
Shut up, jerk! Oh, you are the single biggest waste of oxygen in this entire school!
That's adorable. You finally grew a backbone.
And you're still clinging to Daddy's power, like a scared little boy. I had no idea where the words were coming from. It was like every ounce of pent-up rage, every moment of humiliation, every time I swallowed my pride was bursting all out at once. Here's the truth, Mark. You're not scary. You don't pick on people your own size because deep down, you know you'd lose. And your dad? He might be the principal, but he can't cover for you forever.
It's all fun and jokes. Relax.
It's not, and I'm not gonna relax. I'm sick of you. I think everyone here is sick of you. You don't look cool cool when you bother other kids. You actually look pathetic. P-A-T-H-E-T-I-C. The crowd fell silent. Mark didn't say a word, just clenched his jaw, his eyes flickering with something almost uncertain. Mark froze, helpless, then turned and walked away, ignoring the whispers trailing behind him. Did I just win?
That was something.
For years, I wanted to put Mark in his place, and today I had done it. Then there was this little voice, a nagging feeling, whispering something I couldn't quite place.
You're still processing, aren't you?
I didn't mean to.
That's what made it perfect. That wasn't just pushing buttons. That was years of rage bottled up and finally exploding. At Lincoln Park High, my previous school, I faced a lot of stuff. I know what it's like. You didn't do anything wrong.
He wasn't wrong.
Want to know the best part?
Is it the part where I don't get expelled?
That, and the fact that Mark, he's gonna think about that moment every single time he sees you. You rewrote the hierarchy today, Maggie.
The hierarchy? Like I had just stepped up a level in some twisted game. The whole school knew.
You're a legend now, Maggie.
Maybe that wasn't such a bad thing. When I walked into school the next day, I told myself I'd forget everything about yesterday. But Jason had other plans.
You ready for round two?
Round two?
Let's make sure he never forgets yesterday.
Apparently. I wondered how Jason could have so many weird talents. He was like an alarming talent for making shitposts, reaction edits, and meme compilations. This didn't seem right. But then comments started rolling in and I was shocked.
Told you, you're a legend now. Let me help you teach him a few more pranks.
For years, Mark Langley made my life hell. So, with Jason by my side, I figured it was time to return the favor. Though I wasn't sure, not really. But before I could think, Jason dragged me into gym class. We went through with Jason's prank. But even though it was just a prank, the way Mark looked at me, something shifted. I felt like Mark Langley and I had switched places. I was the awful bully now. I knew we'd gone too far. It had been days since the gym incident, and I couldn't stop thinking about Mark. He didn't even try to fight back anymore. His spark, his will, all of it had been broken.
One last one?
Jason, maybe we should. But before I could speak, Jason held up his phone. A picture. Mark's handwriting. Scribbled, messy. A diary? It exposed Mark's hidden pain, his bullying fueled by family misery and a need for attention. But he was wrong, and slowly he began to regret it. Jason, what is this?
I found his diary in his locker. Took a few pics for the assembly presentation.
What?
Ugh, it's not working. Who uploaded this?
This was too much. We had crossed a limit, and when I looked at Jason, I saw something I hadn't seen before. I saw something sinister. As I opened my mouth, Jason's cold, sharp gaze stopped me. A silent warning. My words never made it out. Jason always fit in. Maybe that's why I trusted him. But trust makes you miss the things you should have seen. So, I gathered my courage and approached him for answers. So, what was your old school like?
Boring, like every other school.
And you had friends, right?
Hey, you're asking too much. Are you writing my biography?
That was the first crack. First time I noticed Jason wasn't what he pretended to be.
I mean, you're getting nosy.
He said it like it was a joke, but the way he looked at me said otherwise. Seizing the chance at the school admin office, I dove into the system, hyping Jason's name. But instead of answers, I found more questions. No parent records, no real home address, just a parking lot. My stomach dropped. Something was seriously off. Ever since finding the whole address thing, I had been avoiding him, but I couldn't avoid him forever.
Are you avoiding me?
No, Jason, my arm hurts.
Hey, maybe let her go. You can't hurt others. Look who's talking. The school outcast. Fine, if you want to play hero, just wait. I'll give you one hell of a show.
You always put Mark in his place. Awesome. Someone's coming. We should stop here. I tried to distract Jason to help Mark escape, making him think I was on his side.
Fine. Lucky for you, we're generous. Now get lost!
After that day, I had to find out the truth about Jason, but where to start? And right then, I had a light bulb moment. He had once mentioned his previous school's name, Lincoln Park High. After searching for hours, I finally hit the jackpot. There were tons of articles about the school, about some Brian Browns involved in a cyberbullying case. When I opened one of the articles, it was Jason's picture. His real name was Brian, and he wasn't just cruel, he was calculated. Brian, was ruthless. He was violent, and he had bullied a girl in his previous school. He was a psychopath, a wanted psychopath. But I didn't just let him in. I helped him. Then I saw his message. He's going to hurt Mark. I didn't know what to do. Sweetheart, dinner's ready. Yeah, I'll be there in a sec.
Max, what's wrong?
Nothing, just school stuff.
Maggie.
Say you knew someone who got involved with the wrong person, not on purpose. They didn't know, but now they realize they made a mistake, a really, really big one. And this person, they feel like it's too late to do the right thing. It's never too late to be the person you were supposed to be. You don't fix a mistake by running from it. You fix it by doing better, by stopping more mistakes from happening. Just be courageous. She had no idea what I had done, but somehow, she had just told me exactly what I needed to hear. I knew what I had to do. Thanks, Mom. There's an unspoken rule at school dances. Never trust the punch. But tonight, it wasn't just spiked. It was a time bomb. When I arrived, people were dropping like flies. Tired, puking, a total disaster. And I knew for sure Jason was behind it.
Everyone, stay calm!
I think I know who did this. It was Mark.
What?
I saw him by the punch earlier. He was acting weird. I didn't want to believe it, but I think he mixed something in the punch.
Dad! Who else should I believe? You? Jason is lying! Why does no one ever believe me?
Seeing Mark lost and alone, I stepped forward. The crowd murmured in hushed whispers. Then, without hesitation, I wrapped my arms around him. He was frozen in shock, but as the warmth of forgiveness settled in, I felt him begin to understand. His breath unsteady, his shoulders loosening. It was a gesture of forgiveness for all the pain we had caused each other. I believe you. Across from us, Jason's face twisted, a storm of emotions brewing in his eyes.
Maggie, what are you doing?
I'm doing what I should have done a long time ago. As Jason's info loaded, I connected my phone to the projector. The gym dimmed, and the screen came alive. Your real name is Brian, and this isn't the first time you've done this.
Turn it off right now!
No.
You think you could do this to me?
But before he could get to me, Mark jumped in and gave Jason a much-deserved punch.
Don't touch her! And don't even think about ruining my father's school's reputation.
Then the police flooded inside. Turns out the principal already called the cops about the chaos.
Jason Bates, or should we say Brian Browns, you are under arrest. No! You can't do this to me! You think this is over? You think...
And just like that, it was over. Principal, I think there's someone who needs your apology and care.
Mark, I'm sorry. I never cared about you just for my own pride. But today, that changes. I've spent years being the worst version of myself. I'm sorry. To everyone I bullied, everyone I hurt, I wish I could take it back. I can't, but I can do better.
After the chaos, and after everyone got medical attention thanks to the great diarrhea punch incident of the year, Mark and I sat outside, breathing in the night air.
You know, I really thought we were gonna hate each other forever.
Yeah, me too.
Guess we were both wrong.
Guess so.
Friends?
Fine, but only if you stop being a pain in my ass.
That's asking a lot.